Hi, this is Brad Wardell, and I want to show you Sins of a Solar Empire Trinity. This is the Diplomacy expansion pack that adds on to Entrenchment that was released last year for the award-winning Sins of a Solar Empire real-time strategy game for the PC. So what's new? What makes it so cool? Well, here are a few things that I think make it particularly compelling. First of all, there are a bunch of new maps. Now, almost every expansion pack has that, and so I'm not going to say, wow, you should buy it because of the maps, but they do add a lot to it. But more specifically, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's say I want to play on a map, so I'm going to go ahead and play against a computer player. Most people play these games single player. It's true. I like to play multiplayer, but single player is a big deal for a lot of people. And the AI in Entrenchment and Diplomacy has continued to improve, but it's in Diplomacy that it really got crazy better. So, for example, 2 new difficulty levels were added, Cruel and Vicious. And one of the things I like to do, I got together with my kids and that, is me and my sons played against one Vicious Visari. So we played as tech, and we set up the Visari here, and then we played as these tech guys. And it made a really interesting game, because at Vicious, they're just insanely tough. Another big thing we added is that there's now a faster pacing option. Since the Solar Empire has a lot of ways to play it, and one of the things that some people requested is a way to kind of have it move along. In multiplayer, this was kind of a big deal because there was a lot of times where it was just moving along a little too slow for some people. Well, in this case, there isn't just one speed option, but rather you can have money come in faster now, or have ships be built faster, or have ships move faster or move slower. Same thing on research, cultural spread, and your diplomatic score. Your diplomatic score is actually a new thing because there is now a diplomatic victory condition. And what the diplomatic victory condition does is, as you gain better relations with other players, you get points, and up to a certain the rate in which you collect those points is based on your diplomacy rate here. But if you get enough points, you can actually win the game through a diplomatic victory. So it's kind of interesting because if you have the option on and someone's just sitting there turtling, you're going to have to keep in mind that he could potentially win the game, and you may have to go after him, whereas before that simply wasn't an option. We also have some allied victory options, and the pirates have been greatly beefed up, which we'll talk about in a bit. So those are some of the, just before you even walk into the game, some of the things that you get. Now next I'm going to show you some of the in-game stuff that makes it a lot more compelling, I think, than what was there before.